Let's get good. I am the Gamer Under Development, and this is Endless Phase 2 Awakening. We are playing as the relic hunting Nakalim, and we are off of the patch preview. This is actually the release version of the patch, which is awesome because not only does that mean that we don't have to worry about things shifting on us during the rest of this playthrough, it also means that I have the green light to start working on those tutorials that people wanted, so we will begin diving into the hacking tutorial very, very soon, and I'm looking to have that out. I know I said I have it out this week, but I was waiting because essentially I was told to just dial it back until we were sure that things were going to fold out the way that we thought they were going to fold out, because you never know when there is a patch going on what things might shift. That being said, we were working on our influence bomb strategy in the last episode, which saw us putting a ton of temples on this one system, Matarka, the former capital of the Riftborn, which is still under conversion. It's still converting to our empire, but once it does convert to our empire, we'll be putting a hero over there that will set their happiness to ecstatic, and then boom goes the influence sphere. At least that's the idea. Alright. According to the comments, that does work, but we're gonna see it in action, and that's the funnest part for me. Funnest probably isn't a word. My girlfriend always teases me all the time because I use it. I'm not sure if it's funner or funnest. Funnest probably isn't a word either. Anyways, despite my grammar, let's continue and have a little bit of fun here. Alright, this is the Lumeris fleet that already retreated, and they're right here with another medium fleet. If they run this time, they die, so they're not gonna run. They have to fight, right? We hope. We hope, because they did just declare war on us. In this case, since they're all at half health, we're gonna go with the take trophies strategy because we want to get that extra dust and science. I'm gonna go for watching this one because this is gonna be a huge fleet fight. And I think we're fine with our fleet layout here. I think we're gonna leave it as it is. If they run here, it's just silly, so they're gonna fight. Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely, and they're gonna dive. They're gonna dive on us with these strategies. I don't know why they're diving into short range. They have beam weapons on pretty much all of their ships. But I don't really care. With them being at half health, this should be an annihilation. An absolute annihilation. I'm gonna go ahead and skip us straight to the action here, though. Yes, unleash the fury. All the missiles, all the time. Come on, guys. Let them have it. Ooh, they are just raking the sides of our holes with those lasers, though. And I'm not seeing enough popping on their end. Oh, we did see them lose a support vessel so far. They've lost a hero. We haven't lost anything yet, but we are taking some pretty heavy damage on one of our medium supports. Oh, there we go. Their bigger medium ships are taking a lot of damage here. They've lost another support vessel, so no more tanking. Boom. All their tanks are gone. One of their medium vessels just popped. Get them all, baby. Get them all. Get that money. We are going to come out of this with a lot of science and money. We did just lose a medium support vessel, though, which is sad. We don't like that, but that's kind of expected because of the strategy we picked. If we'd stayed at the longest range, we would have lost nothing, but the reality is that one medium support vessel is like one turn of production, and it's totally worth the science and the dust that we'll probably get from clearing out this entire fleet. Like, take trophies is such a good strategy when you know that you're gonna wipe the entire fleet, because it is per CP. That's a lot of CP over there. I mean, offhand, we're looking at it, it's probably about 6, 11, 15, 18, 21 CP. So if that's 21 CP, that's a ridiculous amount of dust and science. Decisive victory. We knew that was going to happen, of course. We did lose that medium support, but I think it's going to be worth it when it's all said and done. Yeah, 1,200 dust and 400 science. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I can build another medium support for that. Complete fleet wipe, killed the hero and everything. Just beautiful. The Lumeris will regret the day that they declared war upon us. Oh wow, they actually invaded EDASIR and captured it, it looks like, though. Crazy. Well, you had a nice run, Lumeris. You really did. You have no manpower on EDASIR, though. And since you have no manpower on EDASIR, and we are at war, I think we have to make peace if we want to be able to send it over to the Academy again. But we'll just sit here and wait. We'll just defend it for a minute, see if maybe we are able to then send it to the Academy as a system so that we can start collecting resources off of it again. In the meantime, we'll throw a medium support in queue here on Hoth. to fill out that fleet again. It'll take 2 turns to get there, no big deal. We're fine with that. Got a medium fleet right here. They should absolutely be blockading the system to ensure that nothing like that ever happens again. And then we have the Academy fleet right here that we're probably going to send. We did notice that they found our sleepers. Either that or they moved them. I think they found them, though, because we're not seeing them anywhere else in the Empire. They could theoretically be... Oh, wait a minute. Is that them? That could be them right there. So they may have sent... We don't want to kill this ship, because that may have our sleepers in it. So once you make a population a sleeper, if they move that population, so does your sleeper. Like, your sleeper moves with it. It actually does attach to the population unit. So we don't want to kill that. We want to let that through, because if we let that through, they may take the sleeper down here somewhere else where we can monitor another one of their systems, which would be excellent. We would love that. Give us all the vision on your systems that you possibly can, Lumeris. That will make us very happy. Because we are at war with them now that they have been foolish enough to declare it. Like, that to me blows my mind. Like, why the Lumeris have decided, yes, we want to declare war right now is beyond me. Let's see. What is our highest production system over in this sphere right here? Because we do need another invasion fleet. Although, technically, I guess we don't. We have our invasion fleet kind of en route. It's just a very slow fleet. The invasion fleet is very, very slow. Actually, we get the invasion fleet to land right here. We may be able to put a hero on the front of it to speed it back up. I did take our hero off of it. That was probably a big mistake. We will fix that at the earliest possible convenience. Why, hello there, Lumeri. You have 9 ships here, and we have an Academy fleet. Let's have some fun. Okay, so if we look at the weapons of our Academy fleet, looks like they're actually pretty mixed. Yeah, they got a really nice mix. They seem to be strongest overall at medium range, so we're definitely not going to want to stay at short range. Do they have someone who's specifically a long range, though? No, they don't. They don't. The majority of their ships are strong at medium, so we're probably going to go with take trophies here. However, we could also... Ooh, they're stronger at medium. A lot of their ships are stronger at medium. Take trophies is an option. Gravity distortion's also an option. Power to shields also an option, but not as good. I think we'll just go take trophies here. It's not really our fleet anyway. We can watch it, though. I love watching the Academy fleet. Oh, they're just gonna run. They're just gonna run. Sad times. Bye, Lumeris. You seemed really, really cool and brave until we shot at you and then you ran away. Okay, so we are basically crowding them into their little corner of space. They do have these systems out here that we have to keep an eye on, but right now we're kind of locking this one pipeline they have, so they can travel off star lanes to get out of it, but they've got to get through us if they want to travel through star lanes a little bit faster. Which I'm totally fine with. I think that's a great thing right there. Not going to invade this pirate system yet, because we don't need to, which is fine. Okay, all of that's fine. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Oh, we have a hack. Alright, so where is our hack going to go? So we have a hack running from Dill to Estray here. That's going to get us Academy hack. Let's see if we can get another Lumeri hack running. So probably here, 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 and here. Seems like a good deal. And then another thing we can do now is we can always bounce some hacks over here to the Riftborn and mess with them a little bit. So I think what we'll do is we'll start here at Matarka and we'll jump over here to... Pollux is their new capital, actually. That's kind of amazing. We're gonna jump to Pollux, we'll hit their new capital and see if we can really mess with them, because that would be really funny. If we hit their new capital, we can like change their political system, we can do some really terrible things to them that will make things work the way we want them to work, which is hilarious to me. Right now we are pushing very, very hard on pressure with the Cravers here. Could use a little bit more pressure though, maybe a bureaucratic imbroglio here. Seems like a good idea. Excellent. Give us just a little bit more pressure towards them. War momentum with the Riftborn is great. War momentum with the Lumeris hasn't really progressed yet, but we have destroyed one of their fleets, so hopefully next turn we'll see that pressure go up a little bit. And then we don't really have a lot of pressure with the Sophons, even though they're angry at us. Let's do another bureaucratic imbroglio then. And of course the United Empire are our allies. I'm very, very good with that. We're gonna make sure we keep them friendly. Basically because we don't want to fight a war on every front. Just because we're in control and everything's going good doesn't mean that we want to fight on every single front. Oh, they have antimatter. They have a lot of antimatter. They do not want to trade their antimatter. It's okay. I understand. I don't want to trade my antimatter either. You guys are smart. Okay, now we're going to end our turn. Lots and lots of dust, lots and lots of influence. We're not hurting for anything. Even our manpower is actually stabilized right now. We do have a bunch of extra relics, by the way, that we need to disperse. Congratulations, you have achieved the legendary deed. Be the first to reach 60 population within your empire. We got a citadel of demography, plus 50% diplomatic pressure. Yes, thank you. I'm very happy with this. I couldn't be happier. Epsilon has placed a singularity on Matarka. Oh no, I'm so upset, guys. They reduced the production speed of the system that's not producing anything because all it is temples. Darn. So very upset. Whatever shall I do? My poor heart. Okay. This Relic Hunter is gonna die here. There's nothing to be done about it. That was a mistake of pathing. We're gonna retreat it. It's gonna get popped. That's okay. We need to avoid Artemis as a system because the UE is unable to defend it themselves. They are asking for our assistance there, so maybe we'll send Colorless' fleet over there. That'll probably take him way too long to get there, though. Let's see. Who else could we send over there? We could put Rink on a fleet and send Rink over there as well. Oh, they came back. Oh, it's a different Lumeris fleet. They do have a lot of fleets, apparently. Okay, so our fleet was destroyed on Artemis. We're going to work down the side here, and then we'll decide what to do about helping our allies. Panako Nakatug has gained experience. Excellent, Panako. Good job, buddy. More influence, please. All the influence, all the time. You're doing a great job. Sirs Kershaw has gained experience. Sirs Kershaw is going to get the second level of Shield of the Lost. Excellent there. Actually, he is a hero we could consider spending some relics on. 4 would get us up to that health boost, which isn't a terrible idea. However, I feel like because of his movement speed bonuses and stuff, that's probably not the thing we're going to get the best use out of. Like, he's not super combat-oriented. I feel like Colin Fett, Iska, and Moria are more combat-oriented, so maybe we'll wait on giving relics to that particular hero. Justicar Jide Parcha has leveled up. She's going to get... what? More food, potentially? Yes. Potentially more food, potentially lower cost. Let's go with lower cost for right now. That's probably a good idea. And then Nakalim population has grown. Zermasala pop on Bonnie. Excellent. Matarka has Pulsos on it, which is interesting because we never had them in our empire before. Abianord has leveled up. We're going to go ahead and give him Bean Counter. Hello. Excellent skills are here today. That's going to be awesome for him. We are still waiting to get Joy Initiative on just one hero. And you'll notice that our heroes that have Bean Counter are actually sort of hitting their levels earlier. That may be because we're doing a little more production with them, potentially. So that's definitely something for us to keep in mind going into the future. We will take more food here since we are working towards that super biofuel center majiggy. I think we actually might be able to go get that now. Yes, we can. Hello, not you. You, there we go. So 1 turn out from Advanced Fusion Power, which will give us access to titanium missiles. So maybe we'll let that finish. Yeah, we can let those finish before we dive into chlorophyll chemistry. That's fine. And close that. Karana is ready to do some more things. They need to do all the things. Give us more science, Karana. You can do that. You can do science. We have faith in you. Fine with our terraforming efforts here for right now. Eco-habitat, not particularly useful. Well, actually, +1 pop on sterols. That could be okay, but not necessarily, especially since we'll probably terraform those later. Not going to do that right now. That's fine. Go back in here, take a look. Placidus looks to be done doing all the things, potentially. Yeah. Placidus is done doing all the things. They do have a massive food output. And while I don't think we gain much benefit from building these until we get the super biofuel thing, we will build them when we get there. In the meantime, though, however, they are probably a fine place for us to put out some fleets if we need to, or just do public 3D printing. Or, actually, let's do planet crackers here. It's not a huge output, it's not, but I'll take the extra science at this moment because we really do want to try to get through these as quickly as possible. See, that one system as a planet cracker didn't even make a difference, so maybe not. Maybe instead we go with this, which will oh wait, we didn't see the difference it made when we chose that. So like when we choose this, we don't see the dust go up, which makes me think when we choose this, we're not going to see the science go up until next turn either. So I'm going to go with Planet Cracker here and just see how that helps us. We do have a new law slot since we hit the 4th tier of the Empire Management branch or whatever, so that's awesome. Peace and Prayer Act could absolutely be awesome here. So could Spoils of War. Spoils of War could be phenomenal for us right now. We are destroying so many ships. This could turn our science and dust output up a ton. We could also go... So I think it's basically between these two. It's basically between these two. This one's going to be excellent once we have Matarka under our control. I'm going to go with Spoils of War for right now, though. Once Matarka is fully switched to our influence and it begins to have a sphere of influence, we will absolutely switch over, though. Okay, so there is one little Lumeris ship sitting here. We're just going to shoot it with our cheap heat fleets. It's probably going to run away anyway. Oh, I didn't want to watch this. Okay, good. Good. You run away. We don't want to watch that. That's a joke fight. No need for that. Empire Development 5, Obelisk of Space-Time, improved commercial drive, so our civilian ships will move a lot faster, and we did get that one extra law slot. Preserver of Nations, we already got that, that's fine. Oh boy, we can build the Obelisk of all Space-Time if we get a ridiculous amount of resources, but we probably have better things to spend those resources on. Cultural flexibility is on for us to use now, and Edenization is on as well, which means that all of our systems that previously had spin projects should have Edenization projects now, which should increase our influence quite a bit. We're very close to joining these two spheres of influence, and I think we're going to see a noticeable boost when that happens. So I'm kind of excited for that. Alright, luxury prices increase on the market, all good with that. One or more relics has been obtained through science or exploration. Excellent, so we got another relic here on Estray. Let's go ahead and take our relic hunter and send them after another relic. We do have a little bit of an issue hunting relics right now. There are a lot of relics in enemy space that we just don't want to mess with. I think the best bet is probably just to go here. And we'll keep him off the star lanes, just send him straight over there to MRK 180. If we can get the relic there, then we'll probably send him off the star lanes over here to Seginus and Bracia. It does look like the UE lost Electra during this combat, which is crazy. But okay. They have an Econ Behemoth right there. We should go kill it. We will probably do that once this system has kind of settled down a little bit, I think. We definitely want to wait. We don't want to overextend ourselves here. That would be a very big mistake. Losing Matarka would be the biggest mistake we could make right now. And that's something I'm just not willing to do. Okay, Moria could be moved there for a speed boost. So could Sirs Kershaw. I'm going to go with Sirs. Let's move Sirs onto this fleet to give it a nice little speed boost and take it straight down here. 4 turns to get there. That's much, much more manageable. I think we'll be fine there. Although it may have just been 5 last turn, I honestly can't remember. I'm just trying to get stuff done as quickly as possible, because the reality is we're going to lose the Academy fleet very, very quickly. Like, that fleet doesn't stay around for very long. I'm not sure how many turns we have left. 4 turns. So it's not a long period of time that we get with those. We need to take advantage of them the best we can while we have them. Okay. For one, we definitely want to do this. Yes, we will take money. You guys are very, very strong at medium, though. That's dangerous, but it's not our fleet. It's the Academy's fleet, so if it blows up, it blows up. I don't really care. Bye, guys. Have a nice runaway. That was real fun. Thank you for playing. I think we're going to take Moria here, since we've got these Academy fleets kind of just wailing on the Lumeris down here, and we have 4 turns of that. I think we're just going to take Moria up here. It'll take Moria 2 turns to get there and to back up our UE allies, and that'll make them happy, which I'm okay with. We have enough fleets to just throw some up there. The one thing I really do want is more antimatter. If we can get more antimatter, we will be able to produce a lot more carriers, and I'm not sure that there's a lot we can do to increase our yield on that except for colonize another system. Yeah, if we don't colonize another system with antimatter, we're just not going to have more antimatter. There's 3 on that system. That's not really a lot. There are 6 on that system. That would be kind of nice. We could go after Gruz. It's only a 2-planet system, though, too, so that's not really worth it either. Like, that's the biggest problem, is we want the resource, but we don't want it so bad that we just don't care what system that it's on. That would be silly for us to just take a system and be like, well, it's good enough because it has antimatter. I mean, we could theoretically trade with the UE and see if we could pick up Pegasus as a system. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, but it's not something we want to do right now. We're already kind of over our system cap with Matarka. Very soon, though, we'll be able to use that to give a bunch of systems over to the Academy, which is the goal. Look at, they're so close, guys. They're so close. We just need those spheres of influence to join just a little bit more. Okay. So for Rink here, we're going to definitely want to get some things. Oh, I think Rink was actually coming out to be a really, really solid Siege Fleet commander. Yeah, I think I like him for that. He doesn't have a ton of movement, so he can't really move them around that well, but he can increase their siege damage by a considerable amount, so let's do that. Battle at Owentho. They are attacking Colorless. Y'all are brave. Y'all are very, very brave. Okay, so let's expand this option, and let's go ahead and look at our fleet construction here, or rather layout. I think I'd rather have more on the bottom than on the top, just because they have a tendency to stack all their ships on the bottom. Well, at least the Riftborn did. We don't know that the Lumeris will do the same thing. What is Colorless's range profile like? So Colorless really wants to be at medium, which makes me think we want him kind of up here, and we want these guys down here. And the reason for that is that with Colorless at medium, he's going to need to come in a little bit further, whereas our guys are totally fine staying out at long range. And they don't have a great long-range profile here either, and they're primarily laser weapons. So us being at long range just basically means we win. And we are not going to take trophies on this. We'll do power to shields. Lovely. We get to see Colorless in action, y'all. This is a good day. Oof. Alright. I'm going to turn that combat on, and then... yeah, here we go. Turn the UI off. And for just a moment, let's turn this off too. Okay, there. Sorry about that, guys. I needed to mute the mic for a second. I basically hopped out of bed and jumped straight into this recording. And, my sinuses are fighting with me this morning. Get 'em, boys! Look at that. Ooh, that's not good. We don't like that. Don't show us that one. Colorless is just getting spattered with shots here. But I mean, if anybody can take it, it is the Admiral of the Academy, right? Come on, light him up, light him up. Wait, do they have a UE ship? Oh no, one of our supports is gone. We've lost a support vessel, sad times are here. I think that's just an astral body in the background. I thought that was a UE ship. I was like, how did they get a UE ship? I mean, they could have bought one off the market in theory, though. Come on, guys. Finish them off. Do the damage. We need you to come back and win. There we go. Pop goes the Lumeris ship. Oh no, no, Colorless! Colorless, no! They killed Colorless, y'all. They killed Colorless. My heart weeps for the loss of Colorless. I'm sorry, I'm speechless. They killed Colorless, and I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I wonder how that works. Can we just go ahead and buy him back? Like, how exactly does that work? That's something I'm actually curious about. Oof, yeah. That was a major defeat. Okay. Okay, bad decisions were made, apparently. Let's go to advanced here and kind of take a look at how that all worked out. A lot of missed shots on our part. A lot of missed shots. See, that's what happened. They put all their fleets in the top two, and we spread out amongst all three. So that gave them the advantage. Darn. That's really unfortunate. I'm sad that we lost Colorless. Most importantly, like, I don't mind that we lost a couple ships and technically got defeated. That's fine. That's whatever. But the fact that we lost Colorless is very, very sad. I gotta go see how we get Colorless back, guys. I gotta see if we can. We need Colorless back. Oof. That is... More importantly, how did they even get there? They must have, like, direct traveled to that system because they didn't come through Ugaro or this other Academy fleet would have caught them. We're gonna have this other fight happen. We're not gonna watch that one. We have a lot of fights going on now, so we're not gonna watch every single one anymore. We're just gonna kind of let things unfold. Decisive victory there because they ran away. That's fine. Can we bring this fleet in to reinforce Owentho now? Because that would be ideal here. Yes, we can. Excellent. Let's go ahead and have them do that. It does look like we may want to start producing some more fleets because we are experiencing some losses. Epsilon proposed a truce. Refusing this truce will cost you 1,100 influence, while accepting it will make the defeated civilization pay tribute of 132 dust for 8 turns. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Tell me why you're here.
I kind of want to wait until we can impose a truce of the caliber that we desire on the Riftborn. I'm fine with refusing this. We have a ton of influence. Rink, we already did the level up for. We'll figure out our fleet situation here in just a second, guys. Bonnie does have a Nakalim pop that needs to be moved. Oink, there we go. So let's go ahead and send this Nakalim over to Kuyos, which will keep the population Zermasala on this system. Very, very happy with our growth of Zermasala at this point. Where are we at? We're at 12. We're getting one every other turn, so we're only a few turns out from hitting that 20 mark, which is awesome. Another level up for Norn de Girit, who also grabs Bean Counter. All of our Overseers are hitting their final skill before all of our Counselors, which is weird to me, because I feel like we had our Counselors a lot earlier. But that's okay. Norn de Girit is set to go. Lots more production and everything else coming out of his system. Karana is ready to do its thing. Let's go ahead and have them just start putting out... I mean, having them put out carriers isn't a bad idea here. We're still going to run into this antimatter limitation, though. So it almost feels like we can't afford to just do carriers. We're going to have to do medium ships as well, which is somewhat unfortunate. I wonder if... We go check the market and see what our ability to capture antimatter off of that is. I mean, it may be one of those situations where we just dump 10, 12k into buying antimatter here. 13k? I mean, I can live with that. 13k will get us 90. That should put us ahead enough. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We're going to buy a ton of antimatter there and just start pumping out carriers everywhere. Although really, if the turn time it takes to do that is the same there as it is on, say, Kuyos, then we'd be better off doing it on Kuyos, but it's probably not. Kuyos probably doesn't have anything near the same production values. Ooh. See, that's tempting. That's tempting. It would take us 7 turns to build the Obelisk of all space-time here. But the problem with that is that it doesn't really give us anything great. It's +5 fits per population. That is the best bonus of the Obelisk. So in this case, it's not really worth it, in my opinion. However, if we look at those systems that are nearby, like, let's sort by production. So Kuyos is actually the highest production system in this region. Crazy, right? That doesn't make sense to me, but I'll take it. It's sort of a whatever works, right? We can reduce seismic activity here, which will, what? Probably reduce the happiness penalty there. That's not a big deal. It's not reducing our production, so we don't really care that much. Let's just put some carriers in queue here, and we'll move them right up to the top. Right up to the top. Although... No, that's fine. That's fine. It'll take them 4 turns to build the entire fleet, but they'll be right there. They won't take long to get there. It'll save us some turns moving them, essentially, which is fine. Here on Karana, we should probably build... I mean, we could build more carriers here as well, but then we've got to move them. So I think instead what we'll do is we'll go into Planet Cracker here and see if that actually does reduce the turns. Right now we're at 8 turns for the chlorophyll chemistry. I really want to get that super biofuel factory. I think that is the next direction we need to get to. We can do a basic diplomatic demand of the Sophon's there. Wow. Good job, good. Just totally spaced the name. Do another Chancellor here because we already started. Unfortunately, Bushir is so far out of the battle line that we really aren't getting that much out of producing stuff there, I feel like, at this point. At this point, we're better off producing stuff a lot closer. Ida has a full fleet ready to go. Let's pop them out and send them over... We'll send them down here to reinforce Oentho. It is going to take them 3 turns to get there, but that's kind of okay. We're not that worried about the travel time for them. Actually, you know what we should do? We'll have them reinforce Kuyos, and we'll just take this other fleet that's been waiting here on Kuyos and send them down to Oentho. It does look like that Lumeris fleet that was fighting with us is moving on to the next system. So in that case, what we'll probably do is send our medium fleet up here. That'll take 2 turns though, which isn't good. 1 turn? 1 turn. Beautiful. Get there, catch them. We're not letting them get by. They're done. They got their shots in, but they're not going to get away with it. Okay. So all of our fleets are doing the things we want to do. Everybody's moving. And Moria has landed. Time for some real fun against this fleet. Let's go ahead and engage here to help out our United Empire allies. This will probably be our last combat for the episode, and then I'll have to take off because I gotta get to work. But we're gonna go ahead and watch this one because it should be pretty fun. And we're gonna go for our long-range strategy here with power to shields because they are primarily... Oh, wait a minute. You see that? Look at them being smart, but they are short-range ships. They're smart, but they're not that smart. The problem for them right now is that the majority of their ships are short-range. They've got some that are okay at yeah, the majority of their ships are short-range. So if we stay out of short-range, there's really not a whole lot they can do. In fact, what I might actually do here, because it makes the most sense, is go like that. And have the only ship that's really going into short-range be our hero ship. Everybody else is going to stay back and just plop shots at them. I think that's a good strategy here. Let's go ahead and watch it unfold and see how that goes. We'll probably use strategic... Oh, they ran. They ran. The cowards. The cowards retreated. Well, we at least helped our UE allies out. They wanted that. Pirate Mark's already been canceled. Oh, I would have bought that off for you guys. I would have bought that off for you guys. We take care of our friends, UE. We would have had your back there. You know what sounds like a good idea, though? Let's head on down to Regulus and finish that fleet off. But we'll do that next time, because we are out of time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!